please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, as well as turn on your notifications so you won't miss when I upload a new video. With that said, let's get on with today's video. Hey you guys, so in this first clip, all I'm doing is pressing fabric. This again is the poly twill from Amazon that I linked in my last custom fabric video, and I'm just pressing the design on here, and I'm getting the fabric ready to make my daughter's pencil pouch for our homeschool year. Okay you guys, welcome back. So this is video number 3 in my, I don't know, back to school video series. I'm attempting to make my daughter a pencil pouch to put her pencils and markers and pens and things in. I'm gonna use the fabric that you saw me pressing earlier in the video. This is custom fabric that I designed and I made using Sublimation. I created my design in Canva. I actually designed these little ladies myself years ago. But yeah, I'm gonna use this fabric, and I'm gonna use a contrasting fabric on the outside as well. My lining will be this purple, I believe it's like broadcloth fabric right here. And I'm gonna use some yellow fabric for top stitching. I'm not the best top stitcher, but I'm gonna try. And I have my sewing machine right here. And so let's just get this started, I guess. And I do wanna put a disclaimer. This is my first time ever sewing a zipper, and I'm terrified, but I'm still gonna try it. So yeah, let's get on with this project. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take these 2 pieces and I'm going to attach them together. I have already added interfacing to the back of my sublimated fabric just to give it some extra strength. And I'm just going to attach these 2, and I'm going to do that for both of my outer pieces. Back stitch at the beginning and at the end. And honestly, I just use the edge of my presser foot as a guide to how much seam allowance I'm using in this, because I'm not actually using a pattern. I'm just making it up as we go, because my fabric was a size, you know, that I'm limited to based on what I could print on my Sublimation printer. I'm just trying to use the size that I got, and I'm going to just hopefully make this bag. It did slide just a little bit at the end. I'm just gonna trim off that extra. If I can find, I'll just use these. I'm just gonna trim off that little extra piece of my denim fabric. And it'll look like that. Same thing with this one. And again, trim off the excess. And I'll use my pinking shears to trim this purple fabric because it does fray. It is a polyester poplin, I believe it is, or twill. I think it's polyester twill. So I'm just going to use that to trim this side even, these two sides even. And now they are even, and it looks like this. Let me see if I need to trim this side any. I do not. So now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and press. I'm going to press these flat. And I think I'm going to press my seams down. And to press these, I just use another piece of cloth, or I'm just going to use another piece of cloth to press these down. And I have my iron here. And they'll look like this. And there we go. So I have my two outer pieces prepped and ready to go. And now we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I had to do this off camera because I was trying to be extra precise, because like I said, this is my first time sewing a zipper in anything. So the first thing I did was I laid my first outside fabric face up. My zipper is face down, and my lining fabric, it really doesn't matter which direction it is, but if you have a fabric that has a right or wrong side, it should be wrong side up. Right? No, wrong side down. It should be something, I don't know. Just put your lining in one of those ways. I believe it's right side down. Put your lining fabric right side down. The only thing that should be facing right side up should be your first outer panel. So now I'm going to switch my machine over to my zipper foot, and I'm going to attempt to sew in this zipper. Okay, so I have added my pieces to the other side of my zipper. I added my lining on the other side, and then I added my zipper part face up, and then I added my outer piece face down, and I'm gonna sew that again with the zipper foot. This is my first zipper. Like I said, I'm not too confident in how this is going to look, but let's see. Let me trim all these extra threads off of here, and let's see what we got going on when I open it out. Okay, I'm not mad at it, not too bad. Okay. And I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it so that the seams can be flat. And I'm just gonna use another piece of fabric to do that. Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. So now I'll move on to the next step. Okay, so the next part of this that I'm going to do is some top stitching. I think I want to top stitch here as well as here where the zipper is attached next to the zipper. So I'm gonna change out my thread because I want to use yellow for the top stitching. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out my thread, and I'm gonna do that right now. So I think I'm gonna start next to the zipper since I still have the zipper foot on. Let's see how close I can get for you guys. I am not good at top stitching at all, so I'm just gonna try my best. I feel like it's a little, my zipper sewing skills got a little wonky right here at the beginning. So I'm just going to try to get it right there. And I want a longer stitch length, so I'm gonna go at about a 3.5. And let's see, can we get this going? Okay, now I have attached my lining together on one side, and I did leave an opening in the center between these two clips. This is going to be my start point here, and I'm going to sew all the way around, and then when I get back over here to this corner, I'm going to stop at this clip so that I can open my bag in between here, enough to put my hand through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change my foot back out and go ahead and sew this all together. And I'll be back once I do that part. So I have sewn all the way around. I'm gonna trim off all these loose, well, this loose thread and extra zipper tape and all that kind of stuff from the edges. I'm also gonna clip my corners. Making sure not to clip into the seam or the stitches. I'm just going to clip the corners. I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out looking, but we shall see. Okay. That's not bad, actually. The zipper is a little wonky right there, but let's see how it closes. It closes just fine. Not bad for my first ever pouch. I kind of wanted to box the corners. I don't know if I should chance it. I kind of want to though. But yeah, there it is, my first ever zipper pouch. Not bad. I used the fabric that I designed and sublimated. I think it's really pretty. My top stitching needs work, but I installed my first zipper and it's not terrible like I thought it would be. This is really cute. I don't think I'm gonna box the corners. I don't wanna jinx myself. I'll try that on the next project. But yeah, you open it up. I just need to close off the lining piece and then it will be done. So let me do that now. And it naturally wants to fold in on itself where you had sewn the other part. So I'll just do that. And then I'll sew that together and then I will be done with this bag. And I am so excited. She's gonna love it. It's something cute and colorful. She can put her pencils and pens and crayons or whatever in, and she'll love it even more because I made it. I love it because I made it. It's something about being a DIYer that just makes it so much better than buying it. You know, when that satisfaction of knowing that you made it is everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let me get a clip to hold this in together. I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this under on itself, and I'm going to back stitch at the beginning. This fabric is a little bit slippery, so I'm just gonna take my time closing up this hole, trying to stay at the edge as much as I can without it shifting too much. And for me not to have used a pattern, this bag came out much better than I expected. I didn't expect for it to even look remotely like a bag when I was done with it, but I did it, and I am proud to say that I have sewn my first zipper. I have done my first pouch, and it is done. Not perfect, but done. And I got over my fear of zippers, so I will be trying some more things with zippers. And I know as I go along, I'll get better and better. I'm gonna trim off these excess threads, and then I'll show you guys an up close of the finished project. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. I want to thank you for staying here with me while I made this bag. I love it. I love this fabric design. I love it so much. I designed these girls like years ago, and I have like 4 other girls as well. You know, just for some, you know, cultural representation. Girls of all different shades. But yeah, here you go, you guys. It's all done. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.